15th in points with just 4 races remaining before the chase begins. Mark Martin knows he probably needs to win a race to have a shot at a wild card spot. You know, Mark has been very good at this track over the years, and in fact, in his 30 years as a Sprint Cup racing, he has 40 victories. 5 of those have come here. Maybe the numbers line up today for Mark. He starts 5th in car number 5, and oh, by the way, this may be his 5th and final chance to be in the chase as a full-time NASCAR Sprint Cup driver. Alan?
Doc, thanks. Pace car is off. 200 laps around the 2-mile track. The Pure Michigan 400 is underway.
Welcome everybody to race 23 here in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. Coming here to Michigan with hopes of getting ourselves a sweep. But Kyle Busch, I mean, I don't know how he ran in real life in the 2011 season, especially during the chase. So obviously that'll probably have an effect on how his ratings are during that time, but my gosh. From all early signs indicate that this is his season to lose. He's had a great campaign. He's up front looking for win number 5. It has vague remnants of the 2006 season when Mark Martin and I think we had like 8, 9, or 8 apiece. I think he had 9 wins, I had 8. Because I believe he won at Homestead. All right, Almendinger, go ahead. So, yeah, it'll be interesting. Difficulty has been upped after our win last time here in the spring race. So we'll see how we handle this higher difficulty, but this will show you kind of what we're looking at, you know, how things are going to look the more we win at certain tracks going into the future.
Clear all around, all clear. Side.
Really could use a run like that. Perfect. Because I need to get around a couple of these guys. I'd like to get around Newman here so I could try to get a run at Tony and try to hang on to the lead pack here. Thank you, Ryan. I know he's one of the hardest drivers to pass in NASCAR, but he made that fairly simple for me, which I appreciate. One pit stop will be required. It's been a very solid week on the channel with Michigan win in the trucks, our first over-the-border win at Montreal. Hopefully we can close out with a 3rd win on the week and our 3rd win in the Cup Series this season. I like trying to keep it a little bit lower and letting it roll up on exit. I think I talked about it in the truck race. I know the trucks I had to run higher. I still can't put this car down all the way to the bottom without getting a bit on the loose side. 214 we topped out on the front straightaway there. That's pretty fast. I saw my tack lighten up. I'm like, how fast am I going? And I'm like, oh, 214, okay. I think we might have lost the draft on those other cars up there. I am going to try to pass Tony to the inside. I'll just wait till turn 1 and 2. Oh gosh, he's gonna come up in front of me too, isn't he?
Side, inside, still there.
Tony made that a little bit harder than his teammate
Still there.
and car he owns, Ryan Newman, but we still make the pass.
Still there.
I feel like it's been a while since we've been in the classic blue, black, and white colors for our Oliver's IPTV car. Been running the Whimsical Wax and the Action46 cars for the past few races, so. He's 8/10 ahead of me. I should still have some draft off that 24. Shout out again to you, Philip, for the awesome diecast. How fast are we going to get down this front straightaway? 213, 14. 214 is about all we're topping out at. The handling on this thing is dreamy after about 3 laps of being a little bit loose on freshies. And then the car really sits nice. Just because this did crash, this track crashed on me in the truck series on my first attempt. We do have the double file restarts on, but I didn't want a chance having have any issues with them waiting for lap cars to go to the back, so they're just going to blend in where they're at. So well, which means they're all going to pull up on the inside, and that's, yeah, so then the rest of us in the back will just have to double up, if I remember correctly how that goes. Took it in a little bit lower that time through 3 and 4.
$36.
11 laps completed, so this past week, or past weekend, at time of recording, by this point, I don't even have to say it, time of recording. Well, we've been getting some new our subscriber count's been going up a little bit, so some of the newer people might not know, but if you've been following the channel long enough, you know that I pre-record. But they just ran at Indianapolis, and the Xfinity race is more so what I'm about to mention and comment about, but I was saying road course racers tend to do better at flatter tracks. And I made a really bold prediction. My dark horse pick to win the Xfinity Series Championship in his rookie year, I picked SVG. And Indy's a flatter track. And he, if I remember right, he finished in the top 5. Just saying, I think he's got a shot. I'm really leaning towards, I think, SVG. I don't know how many people out there are actually making that prediction, but it'd be hella cool to be the only one who's out there making it and actually be right about it. But I think SVG's got a good shot at winning this championship for some reason. He's just getting better and better, and he was running good at Pocono until he had his late race spins. So we shall see. Anyway, we are definitely reeling this pack in. Too high, too high, too high. Don't be stupid, though. Just gently come off the wall. There you go. Drove in a little bit too deep. But we are definitely gaining back on these front guys here, so. And I see lap traffic up ahead, so it should get interesting. It looks like, though, Kenseth might be fading back from Mark Martin's up there. Wow, it's good to see Mark having a good run. He hasn't had many of those this season. Mark Martin. 1 top 5, 5 top 10s to his name this season. 15th in points. I mean, he gets hot here in the 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th. So yeah, these final 4 races today included. He could, if he gets a win, he could make his way into the playoffs. That'd be pretty wild. But Yeah, that lap traffic definitely bottlenecked everybody there.
Inside. 36.
Yeah, I was going to try to sneak to the outside there of the 55 of Yaley, but I'll just go under Skinner. Not a whole lot, I think, really changed position-wise after that. Johnson might have gotten Keselowski. Oh, and Gorda got Kenseth.
Inside.
Go to the outside of Kenseth here.
Stay high. Clear, clear. 36. 557.
215. I lingered on the accelerator for just a split second longer. I really want, like, I hit 214. I'm like, if I stay on it, maybe I can hit 15. We did hit 215. I think that's the fastest all season we've gone in the Cup cars. I know we were doing like way over that in Indy. 24 is going to slide up, right? Yeah. Just push him. Well, he's kind of giving me room there, but he might come up at the end of the straightaway, and I don't want a chance getting wrecked. A little loose. That is a lot of traffic. I got Kenseth below me. Yeah, I thought about trying to make a wild ass dive to the bottom, but I didn't want to wreck with Kenseth.
Clear all around, all clear.
Gotta be gentle on those brakes so I don't spin it.
Outside.
So Kyle drops back.
Clear all around.
Nemesis Keselowski, he took over the lead. Hamster sucks.
Inside.
Now he really sucks.
Stay high. Outside.
Killed all my
3 wide
momentum.
down the middle. 37. 276. 3 wide.
For a minute there, I thought Mark Martin might take over the lead.
Clear all around, all clear. Inside. 3 wide. Inside. Stay high. 3 wide. Inside. 3 wide. Side. Inside.
All right, McDowell.
Stay high.
Wait, Top O'Dine, sorry. And now we got Kurt Busch.
Hold it tight here. Inside.
Jimmy Johnson hasn't won this season. That's been pretty
Clear.
glaring. The fact that he hasn't won. I've been surprised by that. Jimmy should have a lot more in the tank, I would imagine, in 2011 comparative to when he actually retired. So I'm surprised he's having such
Inside.
rough outing this season.
Clear, clear.
I don't know how many of you all feel, but I've heard this before, and I strongly stand by and agree with the statement that Johnson, you know, he's definitely, I mean, I don't think he's, you know, one of those people everyone's like, oh, it's a unanimous decision, everyone loves Johnson. I personally can't stand Jimmy Johnson. I don't hate him like I hate Denny Hamlin. Like, I don't hate Denny Hamlin as a person. I don't hate anybody, but I just hate him as a driver. Strongly dislike him, whatever you want to call it. Just annoys me. Gets under my skin. But, yeah, I was never a real big Johnson fan. And, but yeah, to all these newer people coming into the sport, especially with it seems like the popularity of NASCAR is growing. Johnson is just ruining his legacy. No pun intended on the organization that he, you know, basically owns at this point. But I think it's, you know, it wasn't necessarily all his fault, but he's just, yeah. I think it's time, Jimmy, you hang it up. Sorry, Kyle. I was just trying to help you out there, dude. Oh, which maybe I shouldn't have. He got slow there. I got really worried. I had to really hit the brakes there in the corner.
Outside. 3 wide now in the middle. 3 wide. 37.
Gonna split Gordon and Reigns
3
here.
wide now in the middle. Outside. Side. Inside.
I think someone's underneath the 24 because he's running me up high.
Still there.
Is it Kenseth? Gordon? Mark? Oh, it's Mark
Stay
Martin.
high. Clear, clear. Side, inside. Still there.
Wow. Kyle Busch darts
Clear.
way up the track
Side,
there in front of me.
inside. 3 wide. Side, inside. 3 wide. Still there. Outside. 3 wide now in the middle.
I work with the 18. I've worked with the 18 quite a bit actually over the past few seasons.
Still there. Stay high.
Never thought I'd actually say I have a soft spot for Kyle Busch. Well, this season he's definitely garnered a lot of empathy from people, I feel like, because it's just been such a bad season.
Side. Still there. Clear all around. All clear.
Wow, Landon Castle's like just putting blocks all over Kyle Busch right now.
Still there. Clear all around. All clear. Outside.
Yeah, the reason I wanted to follow Kyle Busch through this mess was
6, 3, 8. Clear all around. All clear. Go get these.
I saw how far back we were falling to Brad, and I wanted to try to, you know, give ourselves a chance to pull away from some of these other guys. But Jimmy's coming right back on me.
Inside. 36, 6, 02. Still there. Clear, clear.
Kyle's kind of pulling away on me right now with Brad, so that's a little WTF-ish. We go 24 more laps, so ooh, tires. I don't think we've ever gotten. Have we ever gone green all the way through on a Michigan race? At least at this version recently? I don't. If I recall,
36,
I was.
2, 5, 8.
It's been a minute since I added any clips or did anything with Rect 11, so I was looking at it because we haven't had a lot of cautions these past couple weeks. So I was going back and looking at it. Plus, I was having issues with space on my phone, memory-wise, so I could keep stuff from being put up on the cloud, and then my editing software was having a hard time loading it. So I just was, not really paying attention to my Rect 11 stuff yet. And I saw a pretty decent wreck at Michigan, and I'm like, oh, that was this season. So I just don't remember when it happened.
Inside, inside. Still
Jimmy's
there.
uncomfortably close to me. He must have heard me trash talking
Stay
him.
high.
How are you hanging there with no draft helmet, bro?
Clear all around. All clear. Inside.
I need some of that Hendrick power. I'm definitely not helping Brad. It's one of those awkward moments where you're like, ugh. My rival in the points, who's going to probably be the toughest one for me to beat, at least in the regular season part of this 2011 season, Kyle Busch. And then my nemesis, Brad. Yeah, I don't know how long Brad will stay in my nemesis category. But I'm definitely going to help Kyle over Brad. Because if I help Brad and he gets hot in those final 10 races, all he's got to do is get to the top 20 in points. It's not like he's super far off from it.
Clear, clear.
Comes in here 23rd, and he gained a spot after the last race. So, I mean, it's possible he could get his way. And he's got 2 wins, so that would actually jump him right up to the top of the wild card slots for 11th. Especially if he wins this race, he'd have 3.
36, 5, 3.
So we definitely don't want to see Brad win. I'd rather someone like Ryan Newman, Clint Boyer, Kurt Busch make it in, or even Paul Menard. I just can't seem to get right up to his bumper. Ooh, there's a wiggle out of Kyle. That gets me right up to this bumper. All right, Kyle, ready? Let's go. We'll try to give you a little nudge.
36, 306.
Double file lappers ahead of us. Jimmy, calm down. We gotta be patient here for a second, bud. Gotta see which way they're going.
Inside.
That's what I thought.
Still there. 3 wide. Inside. Here.
All right.
Still there.
Hey, Brad.
3 wide.
Just so you know,
Inside.
other people are on the track. It'd be nice if you could have been a little bit more,
Still there.
what do you call it,
Still there.
cooperative
3
through
wide.
that mess.
Inside. Here. Still there.
I know I'm
Still
faster
there.
than Jimmy. I'm pretty sure I can be.
Stay high. Clear all around. All clear.
To the lead.
37. 137. Real good work. Left those guys behind, buddy. Just hit your mark. You're on.
Without the draft, I'm topping out at like 208 in the draft, or 208 in the lead, but in the draft I'm hitting 215. It's wild, the difference. I have Flow TV on in the background, and there's just, I think they're showing USAC Silver Crown. Oh my gosh, some of these crashes are gnarly. They're like flipping and tumbling.
Inside. Still there. Still there. 37. Oh, high. Oh. Stay high.
Yeah, it hit 209.
Clear.
All right, we held off the attack. But the question really is, what do we do pit stop wise? 14 we can go, so that's 10 laps. Would they take tires?
36. 708.
Because I would take 2 right sides, I think. I definitely don't think 4 is the call. I think it's at least 2 rights. Yeah, let's set that up. Jimmy gets so close to me and it freaks me out, and then I have to kind of lift and slide up a little bit. I know the one time that and then he just doesn't do anything really. Like, I know the one time I decided to just stick it, and I'm not going to give him much room, he's going to get me.
Inside.
Now Kyle's on me.
Stay high.
Oh, wow, we felt loose. I don't know if Kyle actually touched me or if it's just the way I came off that turn, but this thing, I didn't feel like I had any grip. Got a big run on Kyle.
Inside. Still there.
Drag race, side draft, even though it's not real in this. But I like to think it is.
Stay high. Still there.
Yeah.
Clear all
Thank you,
around.
Kyle. Let's see, it's about 36 seconds to get around, so say 35. 2 tires, we'll say 10-second pit stop, so that's 25 seconds to play with.
Okay, that'll give us 20 to go.
Let's say it takes 15 seconds, 10 to 15 to get down pit road. We'll go high end 15, so that right there is what, 25 seconds? So we could pit from the lead. And possibly stay ahead of the leaders and stay on the lead lap in the event of a caution.
Outside.
I just feel like, if I remember right, they can go farther than I can before they would need to pit. That's my only concern. Alright, I'm going to try to get through the traffic fast. So, Ambrose, Montoya.
Still there. Be 3 wide, be 3
Damn,
wide.
Denny, you should just get out, go back to Petco and sit on the shelf. Because he's a hamster, in case you didn't get that reference. Actually, I feel bad for the poor little hamsters and guinea pigs. I love all animals. I hate seeing them in those little cages. Anyway, hopefully that might have slowed some of them up. Are they pitting? No, they looked really slow up ahead of me though, that's for sure. But I'm pulling because they're stuck. Alright, this might give me an opportunity to duck on pit road. We gotta make something happen here.
3 wide, inside. 3 wide, inside. Still there.
I thought about sending it. Not gonna lie.
Still there. Stay high. 3 wide now in the middle. Outside. 3 wide now in the middle. Clear, clear. Clear all around, all clear.
I was lifting to try to avoid hitting the 29. I just got tight. It was hard to come off that turn.
Stay low.
You can listen to my throttle. Play it back. You'll hear it. I lifted. I was trying to avoid it. Believe me, last thing I wanted was a caution. And last thing I wanted to do was slow myself down. I'm trying to get a big lead so I can pit. And try not to go a lap down. Gotta chase the... Whoa, Joey's pitting. Alright, so there are some cars on pit road.
37, 2, 3. Loud side. Stay low. Clear all around, all clear.
Gordon's still on the track. Martin's still on the track. Johnson's still on track. Alright. Whoa, Kurt. I think Jamie's
Still
pitting.
there.
So I'm going to send it low.
Clear all
and try to
around,
slide
all
up.
clear. Loud side. Clear all around, all clear. Inside, inside.
Jamie, you better be pitting.
Clear,
Thank you. I was going to say that if I did that and he doesn't pit, I almost wrecked myself out. It would have been, it's stupid on my part. Alright, so they were about a second behind me. We're passing them here. Yeah, they definitely took 2 tires. Because they'd be farther behind me if they took 4, I feel like. So, we're going to come down. $55. Harvick, jeez, my man, you are right on me. Alright, so where's my pit stall? I started 9th. That's Happy's.
49.941.
There's my stall. Alright, let's watch this 5 car in front of me. Right side going up. Yep. Alright, guys, let me go. Come on, I don't need this much fuel. Oh my gosh. Can someone please tell me whose bright idea it was to throw 2 cans in? Unnecessary. Someone really dropped the ball on that one. It usually goes to the recommended. There's no way the recommended for 13 laps was 2 cans of fuel. No way.
You're clear.
No way. So where's that going to leave us? Wow, this thing just glued itself to the bottom. I think it's just the worn tires and the good tires all playing a factor on that one, but P7? Wow. All right. What? It usually sets itself to the recommended fuel. Oh my gosh, my car's so floaty on the exit right now. I don't know why the recommended would have set 2.
Clear all around, all clear.
But my handling is really sketchy right now. How far back? 6.5. 6.8 to Keselowski. Ugh. And he's basically 4 seconds ahead of Kyle with 11 to go. I don't want Keselowski to win. Keselowski winning basically sets him up to a wild card spot.
Inside.
Montoya, go ahead, slide up. You're such a
Clear
chump.
all around, all clear.
I'll go to your inside there.
Stay low. Clear. 10 laps, clear about 10 laps. 36, 3, 4, 1. Inside, inside. Outside.
Afternoon,
3,
gentlemen.
down the middle, clear. Stay high. Clear, clear.
Wow, the handling's really bad with 2 good tires and 2 worn tires. Kevin, thank you.
Inside.
Stayed low. I appreciate that.
36, 1, 5, clear, clear. Inside,
Alright, so we're going to go inside Jamie.
3 wide now in the middle.
Oh,
outside.
Jamie started to move, it looked like, down.
Still out there. Still there. Clear all around, all clear. Outside.
We're okay.
Be 3 wide, outside.
Heart skipped a little bit of a beat, but we're okay still.
All clear.
I did not turn the car left. Down.
Keep racing. You're way better than these guys. Outside, side.
My car's handling's junk.
Still there.
It's so
Stay
loose.
high, 3 wide, side, inside.
I can't hold on to it.
All around, all clear.
Down the front straightaway, when we came off turn 4, I did not turn the car left. I don't feel like I did anyway. I was just trying to keep up with it. But my entry is horrible right now. I don't know. Wow.
Inside.
This combination of new and old tires is terrible for the handling on this car right now.
38, 48,
I am so loose.
side, inside.
I feel like I'm going to spin
Clear all
every
around,
single
all
time I enter into the turn. Harvick, don't do it. Thank you.
Still there.
All right.
Clear, clear.
Brad's out to a 5-second lead, so yeah, it's pretty much Brad's to lose.
Side, inside, outside. Clear.
That time it felt okay. But they got lap traffic, so maybe I won't completely lose their draft, but
Clear all around, all clear.
Kenseth is 1.9 ahead of me. Yeah, only Skinner's the lapper up there. Well, that's wild. I got it. The run on that bottom there felt decent.
5 laps left. 36, 503.
Remember when I said, like, coming out of the pits, I was like, it really wrapped well on the bottom there, and I was really surprised. The car keeps feeling like it's trying to pull me down there, I feel like, and that's where I'm getting that loose sensation, and I just went with it that time and went to the bottom.
Inside.
Couldn't do it there. Skinner had to go to the bottom. In all fairness, I've been going to this outside most of the day anyway, I feel like. Actually, I don't think I did go to the inside of Skinner, or outside of Skinner much. I think I went to the inside. Regardless, that felt pretty decent. Right there, it feels like it just really hooks me towards that yellow line. That felt like it was going to take the spoiler to the wall. I hate that feeling.
Inside. Clear, clear.
That's Edwards. Is that Kenseth? That is Kenseth. Maybe I can still get a top 5 out of this.
36.
Brad's still 4.8.
Outside. Still there. Clear.
All right, we're okay. So Kyle Busch, more than likely, is not going to get that illustrious win number 5. Yeah, he only gained a 10th. Jimmy did anyway.
Right there, 2 to go. 36, 709.
I mean, Kyle Busch won't get that win number 6. I'm sorry. He already has 5. White flag. Got a good run on Kenseth. I should get him here coming to the white. Yeah, I got him. That was pretty textbook. And Kyle's right in front of me. But he would have led the most laps today, I'm sure. I only led a few, so he's gonna he'll pull 2 points on me, and I'll go back. I think I'll be 4 points behind him at the end of the day. Coming out of turn 4 for us, Brad Keselowski. He's gonna get the win, followed by Jimmy Johnson. Mark Martin gets passed on the last lap by Kyle Busch. So Kyle takes 3rd, Mark Martin gets 4th, I'll take 5th. Kenseth, the Dinger, Gordo, Smoke, and then Ryan Newman, Clint Boyer, Regan Smith, Casey Kane, Dale Jr., Vickers, Bobby, Rudiman, Burton Logano, Truex, McBurry, Harvick, Montoya, Menard, Ambrose, Trevor Bayne, Greg Biffle, Lanny Castle, Popple finishes in 30th. Carl Edwards, Tony Raines, Kurt Busch, Tom Bodine, Denny Hamster, Casey Mears, David Gilliland, Nemechek, Yaley, and Mike Skinner rounds us out in P40. Full green flag race. Did not think that was going to be the case today. I thought we were going to have at least one. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. Couldn't finish with a Michigan sweep, but at least we come back to get a top 5. Again, whoever had the strategy idea to put 2 cans in, they should be fired. That was a terrible call. You know, I should have checked it. That's on me too, because there's a certain level of control I have on that. I should have double checked it, but I just went by what this game, I feel like, historically has done for me. And it basically, yeah, crapped me out and handed me a pack of dude wipes from Anthony Alfredo. Anyway, that'll do it. Thank y'all for the love and support through likes, comments, subscriptions, etc. And until next time, everybody, hope y'all have a good one.